your weapons, and don't let up! Attack!
So many years ago today. My foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is the High Harvest Fair, and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it. The merchant Galen is here. He'll want my furs, as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one, for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting. Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Started. It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat. But Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
Don't say that. You two are the only family I've got. Apart from Tarmus, anyway, and he hardly counts.
Besides, if you weren't always trying to push people around, we wouldn't have so much trouble with the Mossfeld brothers. Well, whatever you say. But for now, we're a team. You can't do everything yourself. Look, just forget it. Let's go sign up with Georg. He's waiting in the village square.
And the blight. You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right? Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac. If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
Yes, indeed. I believe so.
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all. So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. Fetch a cross...
Let's have at it! Time for a bit of the game.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and shoot the practice target. A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season. Now, go and equip yourself with a crossbow. You'll find one in the barrel here.
Time for a bit of the game.